Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a drugstore get ready with me. I like to do these every now and then. Sometimes I just get in the mood to pull out drugstore makeup, and I was in that kind of mood today. So that's what we're going to be doing. Everything on my face is from the drugstore. Definitely stick around if you're interested in this makeup look. But first, I wanted to shout out the sponsor of this portion of the video, which is Dossier fragrances. You guys have seen me talk about them numerous times. I've been working with them for a while, and I have to share my newest discovery obsession and how good it is. So if you're not familiar with Dossier, they make luxury inspired fragrances at a fraction of the cost. So basically they make fragrances that smell just like high-end designer fragrances for, I mean, a fraction of the cost, and they truly smell the exact same. I know for a fact. I have this one. I have several, but the one I've been wearing and the one I'm wearing right now is this one. It's called Musky Musk. So this one was inspired by Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, the original one. And you guys, when I tell you this smells just like it, it truly does. And I have proof because I own Juliet Has a Gun. I bought this a long time ago during a Sephora sale, and it smells identical, you guys, identical. And this was over $100. I want to say this one is like $29 or $39. For me, I don't personally love spending a lot of money on fragrances. So if I can get a selection of them for a really low price, that is right up my alley. So I love my Dossier fragrances. I love this Musky Musk. It truly does smell just like Juliet Has a Gun. It's very different. It's very woodsy. Like, this is a very interesting scent because the top notes on this, it actually says none. So on the top of the bottle, they list the notes. This one has none. The middle notes are Cedalox and ISO E Super, and then base notes musk and habanalide. I'm probably saying that wrong, but there's not much in this. It's a very woodsy, smells like cologne to me, which is what I like about it. It's a little masculine, but I personally love that. Highly recommend this. And the other one I wanted to talk about is this one. This is Floral Peony, and this is actually inspired by the original Chloe perfume. And actually my mom was here this past weekend, and she always wears the original Chloe perfume. That's her signature scent. And so I wanted to give this to her so she could smell it and see how close the smell is. And truly it smells just like it. She even said it herself. So truly, if you have a fragrance that you love but you don't want to spend $100 or more on it, check out Dossier. They add new fragrances all the time to the website, and I just love working with them. Thank you so much to Dossier for partnering with me on this portion of the video. I will list my link and discount code below. So we'll go ahead and get into the makeup look. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. All right, we're gonna get started. So I think I want to use drugstore makeup today. I like to do an all drugstore get ready with me every now and then. So I pulled this out. I haven't used this in quite a while. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. And this is the shade Fair Light. I've used this a few times and I like it okay. It's not like a favorite for me. I just feel like it's, obviously a lot of people have said it's similar to Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and I feel like, yeah, it's similar, but I do think this one, in my opinion, has glitter in it if you look really closely, which is not my favorite thing. That's one of the things that I love about the Flawless Filter is somehow it gives you that really pretty lit from within look without any shimmer. which I like, but this is really pretty. If you want an affordable option, this one is not bad. I just like the Flawless filter a little bit better. This is actually normally a little bit dark for me, but I added some of those, what are they? Isle of Paradise, I think. The self-tanning drops, I added those to my moisturizer this morning, and they definitely did give me some color on my face. So I'm using the NYX brow glue to fluff up my brows. I really want to try that new NYX brow gel that came out. It looks like it's like the brow glue, but it's the tinted version. I think it just came out, but let me know if you've tried that. All right, for corrector, I think I'm in a mixing mood today. I am a lot of the time, but I really am today. I'm gonna take two of them. So this is the Neutrogena corrector that I talk about a lot, and then this one is the Kokie Be Bright. The Kokie one is a little darker of a peach color than the Neutrogena one. Or I don't know, maybe I'll just use Kokie. I'm gonna go in with the Kokie one first. The Kokie is pretty sheer to me in terms of corrector. It's very thin and kind of liquidy. All right, I'm gonna take my little Real Techniques brush and just tap this in. I like to let this Kokie one sit for like a minute or so before I blend it, since it's so sheer and liquidy, because otherwise I feel like you don't get that correction. I'm thinking about ordering the Flower Beauty corrector. They have a corrector, no, I can't think of what it's called. It's been out for a little while, but I never tried it. Thinking about ordering that one and trying it. Let me know if you've tried it, but it looks kind of similar to the Smashbox Becca correctors. I really want to use this again, the Bear With Me concealer from NYX. This stuff is so good. So I think I'm actually just gonna put this, well, actually, I told you I was in a mixing mood. I'm gonna try mixing in a little bit of this L'Oreal Tinted Hydrator in. I don't know what it is for me, but mixing things is like my favorite thing to do. I don't know why. I just get so excited when I find like a new combo. Is it just me? Do other people do that? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna apply this under my eyes also, but I'm gonna blend out the face first, but I'm gonna spray with my Morphe spray. That L'Oreal Hydrator is actually a good thing to mix in with this because it's actually a little bit dark for me. I have the, let's see, light 2 to 3 color, and normally it is kind of dark, but right now, since I have this tanner color on my face, actually should match me pretty well, and I feel like that NYX concealer would be a little bit light on its own. For some reason, I seem to like this L'Oreal tint the best when it's mixed with something. I don't love it as much on its own, but it looks really pretty mixed in with other things. Like I mixed it in that other video I did with Armani Luminous Silk, and it really was such a pretty combo. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty combo so far. I like this. All right, I'm gonna take the concealer under my eyes also. Okay. And then I'm just gonna tap this in. And under the eyes, I didn't use a mix between the two. I just used the NYX concealer. This concealer is so good, you guys. Seriously. I think the last time I checked, it was in stock most places. Hopefully it is when this video goes up. It is so good. It's like the best drugstore concealer I've tried in a very long time. All right, now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Putty bronzer in Tan Lines. And I'm using my same foundation brush. And just adding this to my face. And I add some to my nose. And then I'm gonna bring some on my jawline and just kind of bring it down my neck too. All right, now I'm just gonna take a damp sponge, like barely damp, and just kind of tap over everything. Now for blush, we're gonna use the new one that I got in my most recent Sephora Ulta haul, the NYX Sweet Cheeks in Nude. So many of you said when I showed that I got this that you loved these from NYX, but not to use too much. So I'm gonna start with just one little dot. And just tap it in to blend. Oh yes, I can already tell. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. I can see why you guys said you love these. Let me know what color in this that you guys have. I think these come in like 5 or 6 colors. Because I feel like I'm probably gonna want another one now. Ooh, yeah, that color is nice. I am gonna take a little bit of this from Revlon, the Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer in Sunlit Glow. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of this over where we put that e.l.f. bronzer. This bronzer from Revlon reminds me so much of the Hourglass bronzers, the ambient lighting bronzers. So if you've wanted one of those but you don't want to pay, I think they're like $50 or something, this from Revlon is really good. We're actually leaving to go out of town tomorrow, so half of my makeup is like packed up, so I have to keep reaching in for things. I'm gonna fill in quickly. I'll just speed through this because you've seen me do this 5 million times. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of powder. I'm gonna use the number 7. And I'm just gonna use this brush that I have out here because like literally all of my normal brushes that I use are packed and I don't want to pull them all out again. So I'm just applying a tiny bit of this. I don't know how this powder works, but I swear it really does like blur your face. I don't understand how it works, but it really does. Okay, actually, I'm going to use just a small bit of the concealer we use, the NYX one. And I'm going to use that to prime my eyes because I don't think I've ever tried it before. I don't typically use concealer for eye primer just because I usually find it doesn't, or it looks okay at first, but then it usually kind of creases on me throughout the day. But I'm gonna try this one and then I'll set it with a little bit of that number 7 powder and hopefully it'll be okay. All right, and then I'll just use the number 7 powder and lightly set. Also, I don't know if I even said what color I use in this NYX concealer. I use vanilla and it's a really good match for me. It's a little tiny bit light if I have self-tan on, but with my normal skin tone, vanilla is a really good shade match for me. Okay, I actually think I'm gonna use this from NYX. I'm not sure actually if I've used this in a video. It's a cream shadow stick. It's one of the jumbo eye sticks, eye pencils. It's in the shade Iced Mocha. That's it right there. It's kind of a brownie bronze. I didn't really need to set my eyelids since I'm going to use this, but oh well. I am just going to color this on. And then I'll just use this is a MAC 217. And just kind of lightly blend it up. Well, that's pretty. Honestly, can't remember if I've used this in a video or not, you guys. Maybe I have. I don't even remember buying this. Ooh, yeah, this color is nice. It's kind of sheer. It's not as dark as it looks like it would be, but that's really pretty. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this on my lower lash line also. Okay, now I'm just gonna take that Revlon bronzer and I'm just gonna add that to the crease. This Revlon bronzer also is really pretty as eyeshadow. So it doesn't have a ton of like glitter in it, but it just has that sheen to it. It's really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Kokie eye pencil. This is the Velvet Smooth eyeliner. And I'm just gonna add like a little bit to the outer part of my eyelid. And I'm gonna take that same MAC 217 with this bronzer. And I'm just gonna smudge this out and almost kind of flick it up onto the lid. All right, and then I am gonna use CoverGirl Lash Blast in brown. Okay, for the lips, I want to try out this new trend that's going around where people are using their eyebrow pencil to line their lips. I guess it's a TikTok trend that's going around. I have not tried it, so I'm gonna try it out. This is Ash Brown. I don't know how I feel about this, but I've been seeing this everywhere. I mean, you can't see a whole lot, but it does look pretty natural. I forgot, I got one of these new lip stains from e.l.f. Pinkies Up is the color. I think they say this is supposed to be like a glossy lip stain. It feels kind of like a typical lip stain, but a little more moisturizing. The color is pretty. I actually put on some of the City Lips, the clear lip gloss, the plumping one before this, or before I started filming, and I think it like changed the color of my lips because my lips look even more like pink than they normally do. But anyway, all right, I think that is everything. I'll just set one more time with my Morphe spray. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually really like this combination of products. I was just looking at it up close, and that skin tint and the NYX concealer mixed really well together. I seem to have good luck whenever I put this from L'Oreal in with something else. But I like how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will also list everything below and link it for you, as well as my Dossier link and my code. It will all be down in the description box, and I'll put it up on the screen here as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair. I will see you guys next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans, we got nothing to do.